So I want to show you guys another product that I use a lot. It's a Smith 2-in-1 sharpener. Top part is the coarse edge to start your sharpening, and the bottom's a finer edge to get it to perfection. Now this thing can get it pretty much razor sharp. I mean, for a knife sharpener, you want it razor sharp, and it will only take probably 4 or 5 passes to get it to a really decent sharpness if you keep up on your knife. So a lot of these are even doing a whetstone. I do finish my knives even after using this on a whetstone because I like mine not even razor sharp. I want them scalpel sharp. I want them to, if you cut yourself, all you're feeling is the pressure of your knife, and that's how I like my knives. I want my knives so, and for some odd reason, if I have to cut a foot off, it isn't going to be the most painful thing in the world. So my knives are completely sharp. Again, the two knives I have on me right now, just to kind of show you my carry real quick, is my Gerber Mini, which I picked up for a couple of bucks. But it's a nice little knife. It's great for cutting boxes. I wouldn't say this is a knife. You want to go out into the back country and start cutting your way through it. It wouldn't help. But this knife is a knife, however, that I would take out in the backwoods. It's just the Gerber Platform 2, I believe. I'm not great with the knife's names. I get a lot of these from just buddies having a knife lying around, and I ask them about it, and they usually hand them to me. This knife can pretty much cut through most branches I have to deal with. I'm not going to be cutting down a tree with this. Breaking firewood isn't that hard. You get a V in a tree, you can snap it to pieces. But, okay, back to the sharpener. You can pick these up in stores for about $4 or $5. So, I mean, it's cheaper than a whetstone cost you. This thing does work really well. Again, it takes a couple of seconds to get used to it, but if you keep your knife sharp, 2-3 passes every time you leave your house, this product will work. Again, it really only works with double-edged knives. So, meaning if it is just one solid edge, it's not going to give you a decent cut. Also, after a while, it will just completely take down the edge. So you might have to actually go to a professional sharpener or do it yourself, bring back your edge a bit so you have a better sharpening capabilities. But like I said, these Gerbers the sharpener is really great. These Gerbers, on the other hand, this Gerber's older than shit. I mean, it is old, and you can kind of tell it, I would assume. But that spins, so I need to take care of that. It's just harder to open that knife now with that part. Again, I gotta say, for a small knife just to have, again, if you want, sticking this on a keychain, you don't notice it, and again, it gives you about 1.5 inch blade, I believe, on a keychain. So, I mean, you might as well pick one of these up too. But like I said, that knife sharpener is probably one of the best things out in the market. Again, it weighs about a pound. Throw it in your pack. You don't actually have to worry about finding the right stones to sharpen your knives. This is probably the nicest investment I've ever done. Also, it's easy. I mean, I'm big. If I have to have anything for survival, I want it to be easy. I don't want to have to spend 4 freaking days, whittling something, trying to sharpen a knife on a stone that I found in a creek bed. Or, I don't want to spend, 30 minutes trying to do a bow drill. I just want to have a fast reaction. So, something like, something like this in your pack to make sure your knives are completely sharp is a great thing. And also remember, the guy a couple of years back, actually it's probably been 10 years or so, got his arm trapped in a rock, and he had to cut through his own arm. And by the time he started doing that, because he knew it was his last-ditch effort, he dulled all of his knife blades. So, a sharp knife will help you out in any situation. If it's gutting an animal, if it's, trying to whittle a spear point, anything of that, or having to cut your own arm off, you want a sharp knife. And like I said, for $3-4, it's one of the best products out, I think. Again, I do have issues with making it. I think they could have used a better stick pad, because because I noticed that if you're doing it, likelihood is your fingers are in an awkward placement to sharpen your knife. So there is always a chance you slip and you cut yourself. But outside of that, I mean, it's a good product for $4. So you can go online to outdoor some crap or another, and I found it for $3.26. Yet again, I am not paid by anything to do any review videos. These are just my points of view. So please step out, pick one of these up. Plus, come on, look at that. For an EDC, man, a little hole there, put a lanyard through it. I mean, come on. How hard would that be to have it on EDC? And then you have a permanent knife sharpener on you. Then grab another one and throw it in your bag. I mean, it's dirt cheap, and hell, a monkey can sharpen a knife with this damn thing.